Holly Senior Living, an alternative to nursing home care that provides support for daily living. Online at hollyseniorliving.com.
Rural Enrichment and Community Headquarters Incorporated, better known as REACH, is a nonprofit human service center. Centrally located in Holly, Minnesota, its mission is to improve the quality of life for rural residents. Welcome to the Holly Area Community Show. I'm your host, Jody, and I'm here at the other place that I work called REACH in Holly, Minnesota. And I'm here with the lovely and talented Amy Ebert, who is the Family Support Coordinator, also the volunteer coordinator, and you do a lot of things. You run the food shelf, and you have many programs, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So first of all, I know since I've started working here, there's oftentimes a little confusion about what we mean by family support. So when someone comes here and we offer family support, what does that mean?
I'm here to listen to people when they need to talk. Sometimes they don't have a lot of support systems where they need to get something off their chest, and I'm more than happy to sit with them for a half hour, an hour, or whatever, and just listen to them. I also help with emergency needs such as clothing, food, a utility bill so they don't get their heat shut off, which is really common right now. I kind of cover all the basic needs as best as I can, otherwise I refer them to someone else who can help them.
So someone comes in and they just say we're in a bind, we can't pay our heat bill. Where does that money come from?
It's through the Salvation Army. We have vouchers, and then the merchant gets a check in the mail. And the money is primarily through the Christmas kettles is where they get most of their money, and then we're allotted a certain amount every year. But, I mean, anytime someone gives to Salvation Army, depending on where they give it, that goes towards that to help pay for these kinds of things.
So that is all Salvation Army funds, and we always help at REACH the Salvation Army with the kettle drive, and I know you've been working on that.
Yes, that is. We're hoping to get some kettles out next weekend, or next week even possible. And we're going to go Holly and Barnesville and Glendon and Ulen, all of rural Clay County.
Which is REACH's service area.
Yep.
So if you throw in some money in Barnesville or Glendon, it goes to REACH to help people with these needs through the Salvation Army.
Right, through the vouchers. Mm-hmm.
So you give emotional support and you give financial support. Is there any other dimension of family support, or you have other programs involved?
I also do the driver program for older adults. I do the Spirit of Giving, which is our Christmas gifts. I do the holiday food baskets. Probably take about 20 minutes to cover the whole list.
Yeah, yeah, you do a lot.
Yeah, I'm in charge of most of the programs that give to people in general. So.
And we've talked about the driver program in the past, and that's a relatively new program, correct?
Yep, that's been around, it's been running for a little over a month, but it's been going really well. I've had people really enjoy they like the visit for the trip to Fargo or wherever they go. They're really enjoying just talking with each other, really.
So how many volunteer drivers do you have trained currently?
I still have about 6 or 7, and then I have 2 that I'm going to be training soon, hopefully. And then I have 5 people to ride. So that's where we're at now.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the criteria? If someone is watching, and especially during the winter months, they just don't feel comfortable driving to appointments, who is this person that could be a rider?
They have to be kind of in our little community. They can't be too far away. And they have to be over 60, mentally and physically independent, so walking on their own, remembering their own appointments. And then I do the home visit, where I go to their house and meet with them, and we fill out the paperwork so that they don't have to find another ride to get to us.
It's a wonderful new program that actually came from the seniors themselves, saying that this is a real void in these rural areas, and so REACH is just looking to fill this need.
Yep, that's been going great.
Great. Well, so let's take a little break, and then let's talk more specifically about the holidays and what that brings. Okay. So we'll be right back. Located in Holly, Minnesota, its mission is to improve the quality of life for rural residents of West Becker, Clay, and Norman counties by bringing important services to the people. In addition to its counseling agency, REACH sponsors the Dress for Success program, the Holly Food Pantry, and REACH Reusables Thrift Store. REACH, small communities, big hearts. And we're back with Amy Eberts at REACH, otherwise known as Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters. We oftentimes don't use the full name for obvious reasons, but we're just talking about the family support program, and you're really the heart. What you do is the heart of what REACH does, and it's just simply to help people in these rural communities. So, but let's talk about how your job really does expand during the holidays and you offer more to people. First of all, Spirit of Giving, which is a new term, correct?
Yes, it was caring and sharing, and we kind of switched it up just a little bit.
And called it Spirit of Giving. So what exactly is that?
What it is people who sign up for the holiday food baskets, or maybe they just want Christmas gifts because they can't afford them. It's for children 18 and under, or if there's an adult living in the house that's, 20 or whatever, that has a mental disability, they can sign up for gifts as well. And then they're put on tags just with a code and with some information like their age and size and stuff. And then sponsors from churches, the community, all over Holly for the most part, they come and they get a tag and then they buy a gift for that person. And then when we do the Christmas food baskets, they pick up their gift too for their kids.
Now these people that we offer gifts to, are they just from Holly or are they from?
They're from all over. We've had people from Glendon, from Euland, from Barnesville, from Lake Park.
So anyone in those communities can certainly come into REACH and get some tags and offer this. It's a wonderful program. People really enjoy giving, I think, to this.
Yep, we've had Norman County, Clay County, Becker County. It's a lot wider range than most people come in. Around the holidays, they get a bigger range.
That's wonderful. And how about the holiday food baskets?
Holiday food baskets, we have Thanksgiving already on Monday.
Oh, where they pick it up on Monday? Oh, wonderful.
And that's at the Holly United Methodist Church, and it's run by volunteers. They do all the boxes, all the packing, and everything. And we have about 70 people for Thanksgiving. They get a turkey, stuffing, potatoes, corn, green beans. Probably missing
the pie. Christmas meal. Don't forget
pie.
The pie. Shame on you.
With Cool Whip.
Oh, with Cool Whip, my friends. Yeah. Wow, wonderful. And I mean, it sounds like a simple thing, but for some people, I've met some of those folks that just they can't afford that meal, and their family is really missing out if they don't have this traditional meal.
Yeah. It's really expensive if you have to go out and buy it on your own, and I mean, that's not going to be your number one priority to have a turkey.
Right.
If you need to have heat.
So. Right. So for people watching who want to help with these programs and the other family support programs, I know REACH, we've been working on sending out ways to invite people to come on board. Giving does feel really good, and I know you do it for a living, but a lot of people are catching the fever, and so we're sending out information about the different programs. And for instance, the holiday food basket costs us $22. So if someone wanted to donate $22, that would feed a family for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
There's other programs too for the driver program. What would that go toward?
It's $15 for a gas card for an out-of-town trip, just to go to the volunteer so that they're not using out-of-pocket just to drive someone.
So they volunteer their time, but we can give them a gas card. So if someone believes in that program, they can donate a card or some cards.
Yeah.
And there's a whole host of different, kind of like a menu of what is important to you. So if you want more information about that, feel free to call REACH 483-3145. You can talk to me or you can talk to the lovely and talented Amy. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much what you do for REACH and the people in the service area. You're such an asset to the community. Thank you so much.
I enjoy it.